Hello, welcome back to my podcast. Well, not welcome back because this is actually my very first podcast. Today's topic is solar energy. I will be explaining why solar energy is actually much better for the environment than what we are currently doing, which is burning fossil fuels. Um, Solar energy is essentially a more environmentally beneficial alternative to the traditional fossil fuel. Solar energy, in fact, in recent years has become more environmentally friendly, energy efficient, easily recyclable, and affordable. Um, Now, what do I mean when I say solar energy is more environmentally friendly? Well, climate change, as you know, is a detriment to our environment and is a result of human activity, such as contributions such as vehicles, industries, and factories, all of which burn fossil fuels in order to function. Daily human activity causes climate change to increase, and our global temperature just keeps on going up and up and up until one day, hopefully this day never comes, our glaciers will melt so far to a point where everywhere is submerged underwater. Well, maybe not everywhere, but a lot of like New York, the coasts, like California, could be submerged underwater completely, and that will just be a disaster. And it is the burning of fossil fuels that causes temperatures around the world to increase dramatically, and this has been pretty evident over the past 3 decades. For example, this summer actually, in California where I live, I remember a couple summers ago, it would never go past 95, and if it did, it was like a couple days. But this summer, I think it was above 99 for at least a week, and that's a pretty big step from where we were before. And it's just absurd, and and that's just another example, a real life anecdote of global warming affecting me and my family and my friends around me. And according to a mechanical engineer, Caligiro, he writes in 2004, the burning of fossil fuels causes an increasing atmospheric concentration of greenhouse gases, increasing the amount of heat trapped, thereby raising the surface temperature of the Earth. And that's just to reiterate my point where burning fossil fuels really just destroys the Earth's temperature, not temperature, but the Earth's ability to release heat and obtain heat. It really messes that process up. In comparison with burning fossil fuels, by adopting solar energy, electricity produced from solar yields no emissions, no greenhouse gases, and no fossil fuels are required, according to Orlando. This is huge because by reducing unwanted pollution emissions into the Earth's atmosphere, the adoption of solar energy will greatly benefit the environment and will help reduce drastic climate change and global warming. Not only does solar energy help reduce the production of greenhouse gases, it also helps homeowners save their energy usage. This of course being another benefit, another plus to switching over to solar energy, the ability to save the energy. As Caligiro puts it, the energy saving benefit derives from the reduction in consumption of electricity and or diesel that are used conventionally to provide energy. By simply using solar energy, you will not need to consume the same amount of energy, and you will not need to spend the same premium on solar energy when compared to a traditional source of energy, such as burning fossil fuels. You'll probably need to burn way more fossil fuels to get your money's worth than using the amount of energy you're paying for. It's a lot more cost efficient to invest in solar energy than it is to spend money on burning fossil fuels. According to two individuals who graduated with majors in mechanical engineering, renewable energy resources appear to be one of the most efficient and effective solutions in regards to our current situation with burning fossil fuels. In a price comparison, solar panels are much more cost efficient than fossil fuels or oils, for that matter. Furthermore, allowing people to save their energy, money, and the planet. With how solar panels are manufactured today, many, if not all, solar panels are able to be recycled effectively and efficiently. Solar panels are very recyclable because the majority of its components can be scrapped and be reused to make new solar panels. However, some people may claim that the production of solar panels could cause more pollution than they're worth producing. And the current climate issue would only be made worse by increasing production of solar panels, like mass producing them and such. But according to an environmental analysis from Boston University, Theo Born claims that the manufacturing process does produce greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, to produce solar panels, manufacturers need to handle toxic chemicals as well. So what he's saying is, by mass producing solar panels, it will increase gas emissions, and since people have to handle toxic chemicals, there's a possibility that toxic chemicals will be released into the environment. Critics of solar panels may also claim that some steps in the manufacturing process are associated with greenhouse gas emissions. Nitrogen trifluoride and sulfur hexafluoride have been traced back to the production of solar panels. The transportation and installation of solar power systems can also indirectly cause pollution, says Sun Source. However, according to a group study from a top distinguished university in China, Tsinghua University, they say that people fail to consider what the average lifespan of a solar panel really is, which is around 25 years. Meaning that, of course, there will be an initial increase in pollution as a byproduct of the first mass production of solar panels, but in the end, it will all be worth what it is being made. After the first wave of solar panels are manufactured and sold, the energy produced from those solar panels will last for 25 years, meaning that there will be 25 years where solar panels will not be needed to be mass produced. And there won't be any need for new solar panels. In fact, those solar panels that were mass produced can be incorporated into factories that produce more solar panels, and this is just an endless cycle of clean energy being used to create gadgets that create clean energy. So it's just an endless cycle of clean energy. And hopefully, if this ever happens, which hopefully it does, fossil fuels will be a thing of the past, and our global temperatures will be on the decline. And solar panels are needed to be replaced and recycled. The crystalline silicon in crystalline silicon PV panels and the rare metals such as indium, gallium, germanium, tellurium in the thin film PV panels, concentrator PV panels, and panels using other emerging technologies can be recycled for new equipment production, according to the team in China, the distinguished university in China. All of the possible pollutants that make up the solar panels, of course, are toxic, but are also reusable and will not be exposed to the Earth's environment. So essentially, every component of the solar panels is reusable and can be reused to make new solar panels, further decreasing the amount of pollution the production of solar panels is. In short, solar energy is the way of the future and is our last chance, really is our last chance at reducing climate change. If we do not act now and change our destructive, polluted ways, the Earth will continue to suffer, leaving our future generations to clean up after the mess we have created. This is our chance of fixing the years of waste and pollution our past generations have generated and created for us. Let's not make it worse, and let's all adopt solar energy. Thank you so much for listening. I know I am a minute off, or a minute too much, but hopefully that is not too bad. Thank you for listening.